Okay, then.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Should I say welcome once again? uh, I'm most excited to be here. For now, I know I already have my guest. We're here together already, and I can see we have people watching already. So, welcome, Divine Fortune. My name is Christian. I'm going to anchor this. I'm the host of this section, right? So, for tonight, we have an will I say the best software engineer, and she'll be guiding us through all we need to know about Upwork. So, moving further, the platform that gave us this opportunity to learn this is MDTH, and I would like everybody to know what MDTH is all about. MDTH is on a serious mission to empower individuals from all backgrounds with tech skills and knowledge. Even if you don't have knowledge, they are here to teach you up from 0 to 100, right? And our founder is no other person than Stephanie. So to all we are doing, we are giving the whole accolades to Stephanie. And this night is actually the hit of it all. This night is the night where we are going to. Sorry, so sorry about that. So this night is the night where we're actually going to learn from the best, from the most experienced on Upwork. I would like to actually hear your voice. Divine Fortune, can you just tell us hi? At least let's know you're here with us.
Okay, hi. Good evening.
All right. I like the sound of that. Okay. So welcome once again. And if you're just joining us now, you should know that this section is to teach you how you can go about your Upwork from a beginner stage to a book stage. So I won't like to take up the whole time because we have all the time for our guest. So going further, Divine Fortune, welcome again, and I want you to carry on from here. Just walk us through because this section is about you telling us everything, and we're all yours. You have the ground.
Okay, welcome everyone. And once again, my name is Divine Fortune. And I'll be taking us on this session. It's a 2 day part. So I made these into two sections. This entire class will be in two sessions. So the first session will be how we can create our Upwork account from scratch, the things we need to know when creating this Upwork accounts, and how to okay, the things we need to know about creating this Upwork account, and how to get with our the title and everything we need for our title description and thereabouts. Then tomorrow we will be fully optimizing our Upwork account to start sending our proposals as well. So I believe I'm sharing my screen. Okay. So let
Yes, yes.
me go further. Okay. So some people do ask why Upwork rejects accounts from Nigeria. And the simple answer is that Upwork doesn't reject anyone's account from Nigeria. Because I've seen cases where people open an account and they say it's a foreign account, and it's a foreign account that attracts better clients. It's only when you're in a foreign account you'll be able to optimize your account better. You'll be able to get high paying clients and all of that. And that is officially not really true because Upwork itself does not reject an account based on the country, and they don't present you to a client based on your country. Instead, what they do is that they are a marketplace for they're a marketplace for talents, right? For people who would come to work as freelancers. And because they have competitors, they want to ensure that they always remain at the top, right? They always want to be that go-to place for freelancers so that freelancers will always be on their own platform. So it's a form of competition. And the way they filter out the top freelancers is by ensuring that these people that are coming to their platform, they are not coming there as novices. They're coming as professionals. So if you're not a professional coming to Upwork, you're probably down the list. So Upwork might not take you very serious. And you also need testimonies. You also need testimonials to show that, oh, you are someone who is a professional on Upwork. So this is one of the measures that they put in place for freelancers to make money on the platform. So you can show up your testimonies, you can show your previous experiences, and all of these will now control the number of professionals on the platform. They want they want their platform to be the platform where they have freelancers that have the best experience. So if a freelancer goes on Upwork and doesn't have the best experience, it is reflecting on Upwork itself. And if it's reflecting on Upwork, clients will not want to come to Upwork to source for these freelancers. We know that Upwork makes their own money from we freelancers. So they come to us, or when we go to their platform, we make a substantial amount of money. They take their own percentages and everybody gets going. So if freelancers on that platform are not earning well, they're not doing well, they're not having the best experience, automatically Upwork will not exist to be the best place for freelancers. As we have noticed, Upwork seems to be the place where everybody wants to go to search for a job because we see people saying, "Oh, I've made $50,000 in a year from Upwork. I made $20,000. I've made $1 million," and all of this is possible because they created a platform in a way that they want professionals who can deliver their jobs to the client. So some people might not be saying, "Oh, Upwork is not accepting my account. Upwork is not verifying my account. Upwork is not this. Upwork is not that." But the key to all of this is that you didn't position yourself as a professional from the start of your creating the your account, right? Because if you're not a professional when you're creating the account and someone comes up to you to do a job for them, you definitely might leave a negative feedback on it definitely might leave a negative feedback on these on Upwork, and it will now stay away the clients that might seek your services. So my screen is currently shared. We're going to see how to create an account. I am going to create a new account using this email address. It is relatively new. So we're going to see how we're going to create this account, get it verified within minutes, and get it optimized. So what you're going to do is go to upwork.com and sign up. So upwork.com and just sign up on Upwork. Okay. So we're going to sign up. They're going to sign up. sign off and I am a freelancer who. So click that. Let me wait for this to load completely. Okay.
Hello, Favor, are you here? Hello, Divine Fortune, sorry, are you here? All right. If you're still here, we can't hear you. I can take you down and bring you back. Are you here?
Okay, so choose I am a freelancer looking for work.
All right. We just started hearing you back. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Divine Fortune? All right. Chat, you guys can comment. If you're hearing her, you can comment on the live chat. If you can't, you can still comment that you can't hear her. If I'm the only one you can hear, just comment so I will know that everybody's flowing. If you're here, just go to the live chat by the side. Comment if you're hearing us. All right, good. I like that. So, Favor, I just got a confirmation that we can't hear you. All right. I think that's from our network. It's all good. Thank you, Victor, former challenger. I think you're the first to actually flow up. Maybe after now, I'll try to reach out to you. That's fine. So, if you're just coming up here, just know that we're here to get from a beginner base to a professional level, how to open up an Upwork account, get it verified, and at least get our first client on Upwork. So, Favor is actually the professional here. I can see you, OG Meduaga. Don't take it to heart if I'm butchering your name. Just know that I like an interactive section. So, from what you've actually showed us so far, she entirely got a new email. So if you are here and you actually want to open up an Upwork account, I'll advise from what we are trying to show you, I'll advise you like start up from getting up a new email entirely. And from what she said, if you're just joining, she said something like Upwork don't just take out Nigerian accounts because most people are blaming Nigerians now that Upwork take out their accounts as Nigerians, but that's actually false from our teachers. He said the major reasons why Upwork take out or filter out accounts is that they are a competitive platform, right? And they won't just be in the market and expect that non-professionals will come up and spoil works because they earn from your work. I don't know if you've had experience with Upwork, you observe that um, if you actually receive a work from Upwork, you will get a percentage you are paying to the platform, right? So if you are the one selling a market for 15 naira and someone actually comes to your platform to buy that market for 15 naira and wants to sell it for 100 naira, and you're seeing that the way the person is going to position that your goods that you're selling 15 naira will damage the visibility of your goods. You know, the only thing you have to do is to like filter the bad marketers and put up the legitimate or the legit people that will actually sell your goods the way it should be. So basically, if you are blaming Upwork for filtering accounts, that's false. you have to position yourself firstly as a professional first before Upwork can take up your account. So I just did a recap for everybody that have missed out what she pulled us through, and I believe it is her network. And so far so good. She started up with opening up a new email, and from that email, I don't know who has been in this class right from the onset, like right from the beginning. I saw one viewer that has actually been here right from the beginning. I believe I'll know you after now, but that's not the case here. The case here is just that everybody viewing this now should get up an Upwork account. Yes, yes, you can't hear her because she's down. Her network is down. She will come up again. And for now, I'm just walking us through so far what she pulled us through. I believe everybody understood what I said so far. Wait, is it that you can't hear her or you can't hear me entirely? Can you guys hear me at all? Let me confirm that again. Can you guys hear me? All right, all right. I like that. I like that this is an interactive section. Join back. So far so good. If you have any question so far from what we have had, you can still ask her because she's back. All right. Favor, you can continue. Favor,
So
if you are
sorry
here, you
about
can continue. If you're on
yeah, sorry
earpod,
about
you know that we
earlier.
can't hear you.
Yeah, sorry about earlier. The
Can you hear
internet
me?
is
Because I
yes,
can't
I
hear
can
you.
hear you.
I believe my listeners can hear me because they're flowing with me on the chat section on the jumbotron.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I
If you're on earpod,
can
just take it out. Then let's hear you. I can't
I
hear you,
can
Favor.
hear you.
I can't hear you. Are you here? Seems your network is really, really, really bad. We can't hear you. So sorry. You guys can still pull up on the jump. She said she can hear you. So that means
So
you guys can hear her without her hearing me. I can hear
I can
you.
actually
Say,
hear him. So if you guys
all
can
right, I
hear
can hear you now,
me,
Favor.
yeah, I can actually
Fortune,
hear
sorry.
you and um I can hear you correctly. So sorry for the
But we're not hearing you. But you're good now. You can continue, please.
outage earlier. So this was where I stopped. I believe you guys can see my screen, right?
Wait, if there is something you are actually fixing while trying to talk to us, can you take it out? Because I can't hear you. If it's a earpod or earpiece, anything at all, just speak directly because I can't hear you actually. I can't. I heard you few minutes ago, but I can't again. And you're muted. You're actually muted. Are you here?
Okay, so I believe you can hear me. If you guys can hear me, you guys listening on the stream, you can leave a comment on the chat so that we can go ahead.
I can hear you now. I can hear you now. I can hear you.
All right, let me go ahead then with what I was saying.
Yes,
So
clearly I can
I
hear you. I believe they can hear you too.
So I was mentioning that when you come to upwork.com and then you click on the sign up button, not login because you don't have a previous account. You click on the sign up button, then you land on this page. So you can enter your name and ensure that the name you'll be filling is going to be the same name as your IDs you'll be using to verify your account. So whether it is an NIN, uh, an international passport, a voter's card, or any other document that you'll be using to verify your account, ensure that it is the same name that you'll be filling in when you are signing up for your account. So currently, this email address is a new email address and it is not my official email address. So it's going to be different from what I will fill in, but I will just fill in my name so that if I'm asked to verify, the verification process will not the verification process will not be ruled over. So first name, my first name is Divine Fortune. My last name is this. Then my email address, I could fill in this email address because you're going to be asked to verify that email. Then you can create a password. So I'm going to use this one that Google suggests. My country is Nigeria. Please do not change this to USA. Do not change it to any other country except you are in these countries. Do not change it except you are in these countries. So if you want them to send you emails, you can click this, you can check this box. Then you can also check this box that says, yes, I understand to the Upwork terms of service, user agreement, and privacy policy. Then you might also want to read all of this, right? Because there's useful information there. And if you've done so, click on create my account. Now your account will be created. So let's just wait for that to finish or to round up. Good. So we have this congratulatory message that says your account has been created. Your account has been created. Now you're asked to verify your email. Now that's the same email you filled in. So you're going to verify that email. So let's go to our inbox and verify our email. Okay, so it hasn't been sent, so we're just going to wait. So while we are waiting, does anyone have any questions for me? Does anyone have any question so far? While we are waiting for the email to drop. Okay, let me make sure it didn't land in the. Okay, I
None.
guess it landed
None.
here. Okay, so
Thank you.
please ensure that if it doesn't land in your inbox, check your spam messages. So mine went to spam, so you can just come here and verify the email and you'll be redirected. So they're telling us here now that our account is verified and blah, 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 just like that, right? So now, here is the trick. Here is the trick that many people do not get. When you see this page says, hey, Divine Fortune, ready for the next big opportunity. You click on get started, right? Get started. The first thing they will ask you is, are you brand new to this? Do you have experience or are you an expert? Please, the trick here is do not say that you are new to this. Remember that when we started this session, if you joined early, I mentioned that Upwork is looking for professionals in their skills. So they don't want people that they don't know what their job is, and when they are done with a client's job, the client leaves a bad review and might not come back to Upwork to search for talent. So please choose that you're an expert, right? And then you click next. Now, they're asking you what is your biggest goal. Your biggest goal, of course, is to make it your um, main income, to earn my main income. So you choose that. Then click on next. Now, they're asking you, they're asking you how you like this to work. Would you want to find opportunities for yourself, or would you like to package up your work for clients to buy? So there's this thing on Upwork whereby you um whereby you can just like find the opportunities for yourself, or you just create a project and people will buy your services or buy that project from you. So you might decide to choose both of them, or you can even choose this one that says, I am open to contract to hire opportunities. Now, these contract to hire opportunities, let me ensure that you guys can still hear me. Okay. So this contract to hire opportunities is whereby Upwork helps companies to hire experts, and Upwork will now help these people on that expertise level to plan or to hire pros that must have earned a lot of money, and then they tell them to go for those people that have earned a lot of money. So Upwork is the one here in this instance that is now going to recommend you to those companies. So you can choose the three of them, whether you like to find opportunities for yourself, you want to package your work for the clients to buy, or you want to just create, you want Upwork to create these opportunities for you. Then you click on next, create your profile. Now, this is where you tell Upwork about yourself. Some people import their experience, education, and their skill set from LinkedIn, while some people upload their resume, and Upwork will automatically fill in this data for you, and then you can manually fill in the data yourself. So for the purpose of this class, we are going to fill in our details manually. My first Upwork account, I uploaded my resume because it was very optimized. I uploaded my resume and it filled in all my expertise in it. The second one I created, I didn't fill it, I filled it manually. And it is almost like the same process, just that one is automated and one is manual. So one doesn't favor one over the other. So click on fill out manually. And the first thing they are going to ask you is what kind of work? What kind of work are you here to do? Are you here to do accounting and consulting, admin support, customer service? So you choose from here. So what's I believe the range of people on this call, um most of us are designers. Am I correct? Are most of us designers, or do we have other professionals here? Can I get
Yeah, there should
responses,
be.
please?
There should be.
Okay, so there should be
Yes.
designers or there should be other professionals.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Okay, so
You
I
can use
guess
the
that
chat box. You call it Jumbotron, right? If you want
I
to
guess that
respond to her,
is
you can give us response.
okay. I guess that is that they are designers and there are other professionals. So mainly, since we have most of us as designers, we're going to be choosing design and creative. Now, under design and creative, we have product design. So we can choose product design. And I think we are allowed to select, so we can still go into IT. We don't have much here. So let's just choose our design. Okay, we've chosen design, IT and networking. So if you're into any of this, you can also choose that as well. DevOps, data science, analytics, and all of that, web and mobile software development. So some of us might have knowledge of coding. So um, you can just choose any of that. So we chose design and creative. So as you go on, we can add our skills. So go on to click add your skills. And now this is where you state your skills, right? And you have a maximum of 15 skills that you can enter here. So you have to choose them wisely. You have to choose them carefully. You have to choose them in a way that people will always um, people would be able to recognize your account easily. Now here is a hack that you can use to know what skills you are going to enter here. So let me go to one of the accounts that I created. So no, that's Notion. Okay, this is Upwork. So this account was created to sorry, this account was created to um, write resumes. So it's a entirely different account. But I want to show you what you can do with Upwork here. Okay. All right. Now you can come here and say, I want to hire talents. This time around, I don't want to find work. I want to hire talents. And we can just search for a talent. So let's see product design, right? So product design, search for product design. Verify you're a human, just do all of this protocol. Okay. So we have all of this, right? We have product design here, but this person is like a physical product designer. Then we have this one that says senior product design engineer. We have this one that says industrial product design, product design. Now I want you guys to notice something about these people whom we just saw their accounts, right? Notice that all of them have product design in their titles, right? In their names, they have product design, product design, product design. So if you were applying or if you were looking to create an account in product design and you have other skills as well, you also want to ensure that you include that product design there as well. So our own product design is not going to be physical product design. So we are going to change that to UI UX design. So let's search for people who are UI UX designers so that we can see what their skill sets are. Now, this person says a game designer, logo designer, brand designer, branding, brand identity, design mockup, pitch deck, and even 8 more others, right? So he made sure to use 15, he made sure to use all of the 15 keywords that he's allowed to use. This person says motion graphics, 3D design, blah, 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 and all of this. UX, UI design, user interface design, user experience design. Now, this is someone who we want to emulate in this regard. As you can see, she has 98% job success. She has earned over $300,000 and she's even a top rated plus. When they say someone is top rated plus, we'll talk about that later. So let's open her account. Let's see. Let's open our account. Let's see now. This is everything about her. Now look at the skill sets that she has here. This is her skill set. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Exactly 15. Now, if her clients or if clients are to search for uh, wireframe designers now, she will pop up. If they are to search for Figma designers, she will pop up. If they are to search for user interface design, she will pop up. If they are to search for graphic design, she will still pop up. If they are to search for mobile app design, she will still pop up. So all of these skills that she stated here, if any of her clients are to search for her, she will definitely be on the top list, just the way we search for UI UX design, and she popped up as well. So these are the things that we would want to include when we are creating our accounts. I hope
All right, Favor, Divine Fortune, sorry, we'll stop hearing you. I heard, I hope, I don't know. That was the last place I heard. Are you guys with me? Or am I the only one? Let me know whether I can fix my network. You can use the Jumbotron, please. Reply so we'll know that everybody's flowing. Are you guys here? Oh no, my active repliers are not here again. Please, if you're on the chat, please, you can give me a heads up so I will know that I'm the only one not hearing her. All right, I think she's the one. Are you guys here? Maybe that might probably be my network. Is that my network? Just one reason you should know that you all are in Nigeria, you know. But it's all good. Please confirm you can hear me, please. Am I? If anyone can hear me, just confirm you can hear me, so I'll know that she's the one. I can't hear her. All right. That's good. That's perfect. So, Divine Fortune, we can't hear you, but I'm seriously following. I think after now, I'm going to open up another Upwork account because looking from what I'm learning here, I think my account is actually not showing up at all. But with this, I believe we are going to back it up in Upwork. So probably, I think her network is down, and I know she will come up again if that's not from me alone. But it's all good. So I don't know whether so far so good. Anyone have a clarity? Okay, I can hear you clearly. I like that. I don't know whether anyone have any clarity or any question at all so far from what you've said, because I've actually been following, I've been jotting down things, and I know I'm in the right position to answer it before she comes back, just in case. But if you guys want a recap so far before she's back, I think I'm in a better position to do that though. If this were to be a Google Meet, I know it will be an interactive section to which anyone can unmute and speak. But just know that I'm keeping up to this because this section will have better opportunity for you that is viewing it once to still see it or watch it back again. I think Favor is here again. All right, Divine Fortune, welcome back.
yes. So so sorry. So
We
sorry
can't see
about
your
that.
screen again. Right? All
Yeah,
right.
let me quickly share it. The internet is really, really cranky today. Can you guys see my screen now, please?
Yes, I believe they can because I can see your screen.
All right. All right. That's okay. So, let's go on to add our skill sets. Um, I can't seem to place my hand on why it's rejecting this. Okay. Oh, it's actually now popped up. So let's select that. Another skill set is mobile app design. So this is mobile app design. Another skill that lady has is user experience design, prototyping. So we're going to include all of that here. User experience design, prototyping. Okay, prototyping, Figma, right? Figma. Then I believe another one is mobile UI design, user flow, web design, usability testing, mobile UI design. Okay, usability testing, landing page, landing page. The other one was okay, UI UX prototyping, web design. So we can just fill in the others because the main ones are here. UI, UX, prototyping. Or there's even game. If you're into games, you can include that. Uh, if you're into UX strategy, so user experience. I think we've not included user interface here, so let's quickly include that. User interface, user interface design. So how many do we have now? Okay, we're still allowed to add more. You can even include product design there because the first thing we searched for was product design. All right. There are people that might know us for product design. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have three more to go. So let us search for another one. We've included wireframing, Figma, web design. Okay, let's include web design and wireframing. So let's include wireframing. And then there's web design. Okay. And I just saw something in wireframing. So let's include that as well. Wireframing. Okay. Okay. Wireframe and prototype software. Can we add more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so that's 15. So you can now click on next your profile skills. Now, this is where you will tell the world what you do. In fact, Upwork is telling you, is giving you the cheat code, right? This is not where you come and start saying, oh, I am a software engineer with 20 years of experience. I have worked on GSAP. I have worked with JavaScript. I have worked with Python. I've worked with C++, Java, see whatever. This is not the time you start telling people that, right? But if you still do not know what to say, you can come over to that same person that you were looking at before, right? Look at her profile. This is her profile. She says here that she's a UI UX designer. She's a SaaS web design with a mobile app designer for Figma UI UX design. Now, the reason she did this was because of it was because of the SEO or the search engine optimization that she will be needing for people to search her up, right? And instead of her to just say UI UX designer and case close, she's purposely listed everything that she's into. She listed every single thing that she's into. So she's into UI UX design. She's a SaaS web designer. She's a mobile app designer. She designs in Figma, and she's also a UI UX design or UI UX designer. So what she did here was list what she does, where she does it, and what the profession is called. Sorry. She listed what she does, where she does it, and what the profession is called. So you can copy this person's own now. If it seems good to you, right? You can just copy it like this. Or you can come up with your own. Let's say you're a developer. For instance, you're a developer. You can say something like web developer using no code tools, or you can say web developer for if you're into the web3 space, web developer, web3 space, um you maybe you're developing websites, right? You can say website developer, you can say HTML, CSS, JavaScript. You can still say the VS Code, right? Because some people will be looking for people who code in VS Code so that they can be able to collaborate with them effectively. You can even add GitHub, just every keyword that you can think of that relates to these three categories. First of all, what you do, a special area where you do it, the software you use, and then the profession itself. Now, in some cases, you might want to be a generalist. You might want to be a generalist because you are starting new on the platform. So you're going to be a generalist. Generalist is you are doing everything, right? So if you are a UI UX designer and you say I am a UI UX designer and you stop there, right? That might work for you, but in most cases, you get to leave money on the table. If you now say, oh, you are a Figma designer, because many people, most of your clients, they do not know the difference between UI UX design and Figma design. So they don't know the difference between using Figma to design and actually being a UI UX designer. So all of these things are what you would take into consideration when you are doing this. So the next thing you want to do is to add your experience. Add your experience, please. No matter how beginner you think you are, please add your experience. Ensure you add your experience, please. This will give you leverage than any other person who did not add their experiences, right? This will give you leverage over anyone who did not add their experiences because Upwork is looking for professionals, not beginners. Upwork is not looking for beginners. So if you position yourself as someone who doesn't have experience, you come here and say, oh, I don't have experience, then you skip for now. Okay. Oh. So please add experience. Add experience. So I have experience in UI UX design. So what will you do here? For example, UI UX designer, right? UI UX design. And please, when you're adding your experience, add experience that is related to that particular skill that you say you have. Don't go and say because you're a UI UX designer and you had previous experience in data science or data analytics, you now add everything there. You're going to confuse the algorithm. You're going to confuse the algorithm. So ensure that you do not say, oh, I'm a UI UX designer, and tomorrow your experience is telling people that you once worked as a data analytics. You can add all of those later, right? But for you starting out as a UI UX designer on Upwork, please just include UI UX design because you do not want any issues with Upwork. So let's say the company was at MDTH, and the location was in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos, the country, Nigeria. Okay, so let's fill that in. Then the start date, you include the start date, January. Maybe I started working here in January 2019. You see, you should employ me at this point. Um, and if you've stopped working there, you can then include this. But if you've not stopped working there, you can just click on I am currently working in this role. So I'm currently working at NDTH and um, as a UI UX designer. So this place will just automatically become unclickable. So you can save. Now you have one experience. Please go on to include more and more experience. Click on this plus button here, right? Add more experiences. Add more experiences. So let's say UI UX designer at Love Rockets, and the location is Boston in the US. So USA. Okay, so I think it's like United States. Okay, in the United States. The start date was January 2024, and then the end date was January 2025. And then you can save, right? So now we have two experiences. So you can go on to add more experiences, but then let's go to our next section. Now you can add your education here, or you can decide to skip and then you add it later. But if you have any educational experience, please add it. The reason I will not be adding an education history is because this is a dummy account. We are using this to see how Upwork account is created and stuff like that. So we're not going to go in depth into education or things like that, right? So let's skip for now. Now, add languages. So, for these add languages, your proficiency for English should be set to native or bilingual. Don't go and set that you are fluent or you're conversational or you're basic. It will just give it off that, oh, you're not someone that the client can speak with fluently or easily. That's the tone you're going to set there. But for your English, please set it to native or bilingual, because at this point, I think everybody is an English native. We are all studying English. Now, write a brief bio about yourself. A brief bio about yourself. Now, for this particular person, this is her bio. This is her bio. This is what she wrote. And this is so lengthy. This is so lengthy, right? And obviously this was written with an AI. So we're not going to emulate that path. It's working for her, right? But we're not going to emulate that path. Look at what Upwork is giving us here as an idea. I'm a developer experienced in building websites for small and medium-sized businesses. Whether you're trying to win work, list your services, or create a new online store, I can help, right? So let's emulate what this person says. We're not going to copy it. We're going to emulate the way he wrote his. So we're going to write something like, I am a UI UX designer, right? So you state what your profession is, SIGN, UI UX designer, just like this. You need to write at least 100 characters. So 100 characters is 100 letters, 100 symbols, no matter what it says, let it be at least. So you can write more than 100 characters, right? So I am a UI UX designer or UI UX design expert. Expert, right? I hope that's how expert is spelled. With 2 years 200 years of experience, if that's how many years of experience you have. So let's say it's 5 years of experience. With 5 years of experience, uh, I help businesses. Sorry, can you guys still hear me? So it doesn't, I hope. Okay. Can you guys still
Yes,
hear me,
loud and
please?
clear.
All right. So
Loud
that
and
I know
clear.
that I've not been kicked out again. So I help businesses create and design, right? You're creating, you're designing. So if it is mobile apps, you can go ahead and state that mobile apps and websites, right? For their goods and services or businesses, or you can just for their goods and services, and that's okay, right? This is okay. So we've chosen our relative skills, we've set our bio, our name, and every other thing. Now, what's next? They're going to ask us to set our rates. They're going to ask us to set our rate. So you can just set your rate. If you want the hourly rate to be $10, most times people are asked to set it to $10, which is like a very small fee because you get to win more work when you're cheaper, and then you stack up more work and more how much you have earned, so that people can see that you have you have actually done something on Upwork. So by with time you get to increase how much you charge by the hour. So according to Upwork, I think they charge a 15% fee. So if you charge $10 per hour, you get nine. Upwork takes one. So choose your photo and your location. Do you see how they said choose your photo and location? Because the location you set earlier, they're going to use it to review if you're telling them the truth or not, right? So upload a photo and make sure that the photo you're going to upload is a photo with clear background. You have to upload a photo with clear background. You have to upload a photo where you look friendly, you're smiling, you're not fighting with anyone, right? So don't upload a photo where your face is like you're fighting the whole world. So let me just look for one of my pictures here. I don't know. It could be any picture here at this point. Okay, I'll just upload this picture of my friend. Should be fine. So you can crop it down like this. It's just a headshot, right? Now, this picture is looking nice. The background is plain. You're not to take your pictures in, maybe your background has trees, something that is distracting is in your background, right? Something as simple as this. You can even go ahead to take a professional picture if you have the means. If you do not have the means, you can upload one of your images, and then you can uh, ask Gemini or any AI platform to help you generate a professional photo. You can go online and search for prompts that you can use to upload. You can use to generate these professional photos. So you click attach your photo. It's going to get attached there. It takes some time. Okay. Um, it's not supposed to take this long, but I don't know why. All right. So that's done there. Date of birth. Um, okay. January 2025. Of course, January 25, 2025. That's not my real date of birth, anyways. Country is Nigeria. Street address. Um, plots. Nobody should come and visit me in my house. So That's what I'm going to write again. Nobody should come and visit me. Okay. What city are we going to put it in? About the north. Zip code. You can just try and get the zip code for Ibadan North. You can search it up on Google. Okay. All right. You can use this. It's very close. Very, very close to UI. So, where were we? Okay, here. Right. Just put in the zip code and then your phone number. Okay. Then review your profile. Right. So now our profile has been saved. Our profile has been created. Right. So this is why I said that you can edit it, right? You can come here now, edit this, edit this. You can even keep adding education, adding your work history, adding, you can even edit your hourly rate, your name, every other thing, you can edit it, right? And you submit your profile. So our profile is ready. Just like that, our profile is ready, right? They even telling us to buy Connect already. We don't want. Okay, so let's browse without biddings. Let's browse without biddings because we're not ready to buy Connect for now. We'll buy that later. So this is what our Upwork profile will look like. And because we set it and we said, okay, we are
Can you hear me?
70% complete. Yes, please. Hello, I
Yeah,
can
all
hear
right.
you.
I see if we allow you, you would actually pull us towards learning all this in a whole day. So I would think
Okay.
let's keep up some for tomorrow, you get? And
Yeah, yeah.
let's
I'm
keep it up.
actually rounding up. I'm actually done, like done. So I just wanted to show this. This is like the last page we're showing. So this is our profile. And even if you're 70% done, you can start bidding for um for jobs. And because we have set our profile to user interface design, mobile app design, we can see all of these jobs that some of them were even posted 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, right? And we can start applying to them. So, moderator says that we are out of time. So let's quickly take your questions. If you have questions, please. If you have questions, please, let's get your questions.
All right. While I wait for them to actually ask the question, because I know someone must have a question. Me myself, I have a question. So, how do we balance the connect, right? They connect and will I say connect in different jobs, or are we going to take that up tomorrow? Because I just saw you say something about connect, right? Though you've not showed us that part, you just showed us how
Yeah.
to create an account, right? So the connect section, does that mean that if I'm out of connect, I need to actually buy up a connect again to continue bidding for jobs?
Okay, so yes, the connects are what actually you're going to be using to bid for jobs. You're going to be using it to apply for jobs. So if you have connects, for instance, maybe you purchased some connects and the connects you purchased, like here, when you come to your profile now, you click on this place that says buy connects and they'll ask you to buy 100 connects for $15. That $15 will include tax. So when you now have your connects, right, and you're trying to bid for this, you're trying to get this job, for instance, UI UX designer needed for web and mobile app development, then let's click on it so I can show you something. Now, Upwork will now tell you how many connects that you will need for this job. So, okay, here it says the required connect to submit a proposal is 15. So you're going to submit 15 connects to get this job. So 100 minus 15, now you have 85. If another job you have 10 connects to apply for it, another 10 will be deducted, and so on and so forth. It will keep deducting and deducting and deducting until your connects are exhausted, and then you would have to buy another connect again. So that's how Upwork runs.
Okay, okay. That answers my question. So we're still
Yes,
waiting
yes.
for you guys to ask questions if you have any. But apart from that, this is actually a wonderful section. And I know that I will have the opportunity to still come back here to watch this again because I want to actually create up an account for myself again, notwithstanding that I have an account in Upwork. So yeah,
Okay.
does anyone have any question? Apart from that, we'll still meet you guys tomorrow, same time, same venue, and I hope you guys are excited because for today I learned a lot, and I know tomorrow is actually going to be the best of it.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
So far so good. I'm not seeing up any question, and I believe you guys learned well, right? If this should be a Google Meet, I'm expecting that it should have been a question and answer section where I can tell someone to unmute. But here we'll have to look through your comments. So if you have any question, you can drop on the Jumbotron. But if you don't have any, keep it up for tomorrow. And apart from that, we still remain NDTH. And our host here is Divine Favor. I'm so much honored to learn under you. And for tomorrow, I know you'll be prepared and packed more to bless us more with more knowledge. So, see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Divine Favor. And this will be a good night from all. So, thank you,
all right.
everyone. And
Yeah.
God
Bye
bless.
bye.
Bye.